to each other at Walmart. Like we're $1 cheaper this. Nice. You just gotta be getting
No, my buddy Andy Douche made it. Isn't it nice?
That's great.
Everyone, welcome to the first episode of WeinerCast. I know it says episode 100, but we're just doing a continuation from Timon's show. And I'm here with my first ever 2 guests or something, Chelsea and Andrew. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Andrew named the show, so it was only appropriate he's on the first episode.
First episode of WeinerCast. That shit.
I don't have anything to talk about, even though Andrew's actually the world's best fundraiser maker of all time. I had a bike stolen from me, and he made a fundraiser and raised all the money in a single day. It was the most fantastic gift.
It was a single day, wasn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's so impressive.
It was super impressive.
But
But
how that works.
it outed me as being an openly gay comedian, which I might not have wanted everyone to know at the time. But now the cat's out of the bag, so
Dude,
whatever.
You wouldn't suck a dick for a free bike. Like, it's a nice bike.
It's not free if you have to suck a dick for it.
That's true. That's true. I got another free bike today from somebody.
For sucking a dick?
No, I didn't.
Today you sucked a dick for a bike. The other one was free.
I totally wish. No, my friend, she dropped off a bicycle. She was all like, I'm leaving the state. I have this bicycle in my garage, and it's worth like $200, but nobody wants to buy it. Do you want to just have it? I'm like, cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Bikes are just coming out of the woodwork now.
Yeah, it's gonna be into the next plague. Like someone's just gonna just start raining bikes.
Now you're gonna have like 30 bikes.
I want to go steal all the bikes in the neighborhood and put them on your lockdown.
You're open a bike shop with all the stolen bikes. That'd be bogus.
That would-
People come and buy their bikes back.
That would suck because I would just go to jail. Why do you have all these stolen bikes? I'm like, dude, I just woke up.
There's a sign on the table out everywhere. Walk outside to grab a beer, and the cops are already there.
Yeah.
That happened to me with garden gnomes once. Like, all my friends stole a bunch of garden gnomes and put up like geese and stuff like from people's yards and put it all in my front yard. And I woke up to the cop on my door, and I was just like, "What the fuck is all this shit in my yard?"
Man, you must have did something awful to that person.
No, I didn't know. They were just my friends that were fucked up in my neighborhood. Yeah,
People are retarded.
Oh man.
I didn't get to keep any of them.
One of my friends stole my neighbor's like deer lawn ornament once, and they went riding around town taking pictures of it, putting it in weird places, taking pictures of it, and sending to me like.
That's a great idea.
I had this neighbor across the street, like my brother and his friends, like stole their gargoyle from their porch. And we had it for years at our house. And then like my mom and I moved out of that place. And then we got we had a little apartment like by the YMCA. And I had the gargoyle sitting out on my stoop all the time. And then I come home from work one day and it's gone. And I'm like, God damn, someone stole my gargoyle. I guess it was a matter of time, like.
Yeah.
So then my buddy Matt is over at my house. He's all like, I was like, hey, dude, let's have some people come over. He's all like, all right, dude, I'm going to call my friend. Calls his friend. He's like, hey, my buddy's having some people over. She's like, oh, what's his address? Like, I live like, because he knew that she lived like right down the street or whatever, like rural or whatever. And so you could hear her over the phone, like after he tells her where I live, she's like, oh, I stole a gargoyle from around over there. And I was like, get that bitch over at my fucking house right now.
Bring my fucking
I need that gargoyle.
Did you get it back? Oh, what a bitch.
You never got it back. Of course you're not going to get it back.
If she's going to come over, I would bring it with. Like,
Fair
my
enough.
bad, use your gargoyle.
Fair enough.
Squash it.
Oh, man. So what's new?
Not a lot.
Good.
Not a lot. How was that comedy show yesterday?
It was pretty good, actually. They had a pretty good crowd out there. Who all was out there? Rashad Clark, Tyler Kretz, Alex Savant. All were way funnier than I was, which is to be expected.
You were just hosting, right? Yeah, that's awesome anyway. So
Yeah, I was a little nervous, though. I was sweating balls. It was a good show, though. Actually went super well.
I'm proud of
I
you.
think they're doing it again next month. I don't know what.
Where is it? Sterling?
Yeah, it's this place called the Rusty Fox. It's like a chill little craft brewery wine house thing, and there's like this little sitting room.
Right on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I
Place.
want to check it out. I had off, but I had already planned to go out to the city market and.
You should talk to Richard about doing that benefit at the end of the month. If you ride out with us, you probably let you perform. Did you hear about that at all?
I did not hear about what's the benefit
Ask
for.
about it. Richard asked me and Kirk if we wanted to go out. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it. But we're
Too late now.
we're going out to, I think, on the 27th.
I'll still just go out anyways.
Yeah, out in Albany, Wisconsin. And any comics who show up to perform will get free drinks all night, and we're all going to get to perform just because it's a benefit and they need free entertainment. So they're just gonna booze us up and let us talk shit to people.
Nice. Nice.
At some shitty biker bar in Albany, Wisconsin.
You need to scoot up so we can get
If I knew the name of it, I'd plug it right now, but he keeps not sending me the address.
You should scoot up so we can get through. He's so
Sorry,
confused.
little dude.
Do you not remember where the ball went now? Oh my god, there's another one.
I like this picture way better for your podcast.
Yeah, better than the old one.
Like, if you have to look at this on the YouTube screen, this is way better.
I don't remember what your other one looks like.
I could pull that one up. It's retired. I still have it on here though. Oh my goodness.
Well,
No one
what
wants.
the fuck was that?
That's just what
Like,
stuff
window
looks
to
like.
window. Yeah, I remember.
It's done by the same artist, Andrew Douche, Andy McDouche. I don't know what his name is.
No, WeinerCast 10 times better. You shouldn't. I don't know why that wasn't the first name of your podcast. Like, how did you not think of that like immediately?
I don't know. I paid $50 for this one.
Oh, good. You should pay your artist.
The other one, he hit me up and he's all like, "Hey, he's like, you want an intro for your show? I'm doing a project for school and blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh yeah, dude, cool. Like in 2 in 1." And then this one, I was like, "Hey, $50 for a new intro." And he's like, "All right, cool."
Sweet. Yeah, when you get more than 4 fans, that's gonna pay off. You probably get 3 extra fans just off this picture, honestly.
I hope you're right, dude. This shit looks good, man.
Yeah, someone's gonna see that and click on it and be like, "That microphone looks like a wiener. I need to know what's going on here."
I was like, make sure that he has a
I
hat.
didn't even think that.
Make sure he has a hat and he's smoking just like the last one. I don't care what else. And he's all like, "Dude, I'm gonna put a brick wall because you tell jokes and shit." And I was all like, "Cool, man."
I love how you got the fucking flannel on. Stop Twitter looking motherfucker.
I was like, dude, I need the hat. That's like the biggest part on there.
No, the hat's great.
This episode is brought to you by Coors Banquet, the official beer of WeinerCast, and Colorado, Wisconsin.
Plugging sponsors. You're like, Coors, please sponsor me. I drink this shit every goddamn day.
It's my blood. Dude, we used to pretend to be sponsored by Vape and Juice also. So I asked him one day, I was like, "Can I pretend to have you guys be a sponsor?" They're like, "I don't give a fuck."
They're like, "Sure, pretend we give you free shit." We don't. That's great.
So they got this there's all this racist mermaid talk going around, and I think it's just to distract the government that we're for Area 51 storming.
No, I think it's all connected. I think there's black mermaids at Area 51. That was their hint.
That was their shit.
Yeah.
I want to know how many people you actually think are going to show up to that. I just had this conversation with a bunch of people.
I think like 17.
See, I feel like there's probably like a good 1,000 idiots that'll actually show up and get together.
I think there's gonna be 4 tents. There's a
4 tents? I'll give you 4 tents.
You really think all the crazy people out there, only 4 people are actually going to do it?
Yeah. If they do show up, they're not going to storm them. They're just going to party.
I don't think it's going to be
They're just going to party out front of Area 51 and be like, they can't kick us out, bro. It's going to be like fucking Woodstock.
That'd be super lit, dude. Like a Burning Man outside of Area 51.
I'd go. I'd so go.
I would go for the pre-party.
Can we just set that up instead? That sounds way
Just go out there and tailgate.
We don't know if anybody's really gonna storm this.
Sell a bunch of alien-themed merch.
Yeah.
Dude, they'll hit.
Get a bunch of acid hits, little alien heads on.
Oh,
yeah,
that'd
let's
be
get
cute.
everyone on acid and then have them try to storm.
Yeah, and then they'll just be out there.
Dude, that's when you think you have superpowers and
I
shit.
know. It'd be a much better fight watching them go down at least.
One time I was fighting my friend outside of Minglewood. And we were both on some mushrooms.
It's the best place to be fighting. In front of the hippie shop.
Story.
We weren't for real fighting. We were pretending to be ninjas and shit. But
That's even better. Yeah, right in front of the hippie shop is the best place.
My friend Brandon was just all like, guys, calm down. The police station's right down the street. Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Close this. Does it matter?
Well, no, that's even worse if you close that.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what your rules are. That's
No, because then we'll be confined in this
I
space.
feel like I'm twisting your arm already. I know you're smooth.
That's all right. I wish I had a window in here, but this room never even used to exist. There never used to be a room here.
Yeah, that's how the room in my basement is. Bedroom down there.
It's for the sake of the podcast.
This episode is sponsored by the fucking stone statue that's holding its dick.
I like it
I
though.
like it.
I like it a lot.
That should almost be your mascot.
You should at least put them on your desk.
I'm definitely keeping them. When I move, I'm taking this desk. I'm taking that dick statue. I'm taking a few things.
Taking that dick statue. I'd take the dick statue too.
Because I could I could set up some cameras and shit, and people could actually see the dick statue. I could cut back to this screen, and then cut back to different angles.
People while they're talking and shit.
Yeah,
you can do the whole room.
I was gonna do that before it was really a podcast. I used to just do 30-minute episodes. Try to just do some talk show type shit. And my buddy Bobby was all like, dude, I'll come over with cameras and shit, dude, and I can edit and do all these multiple angles and make the shit look good. And then our schedules just never lined up. So then I always forgot to hit them up.
I want to set up cameras when I start mine, but I'm not going to do it right away now. I decided I'm just going to do sound. I'm probably just going to upload it to Spotify to start with.
I know that's ancient technology, but...
What is it?
His lips are too big. He'll be all wet.
The weirdest part about you not having video is no one getting that reference. If they were actually going to listen to your show, which they're not. But
he's been on before. If it's a he, I don't know. There's chicks with dicks.
True.
We're friends with one.
Yeah. That we are.
She's been over. We were talking some shit, man. I was all like, how do you feel about Scarlett Johansson playing a fucking tranny? She's all like, we could get another tranny actress for real to actually do it. And I was like, word.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah. They do that with everything though. They always get someone who's not that to play it, you know?
Yeah. That's part of the outrage culture. It's just everyone gets mad over
Except
everything.
for midgets. The only person you get to play a midget is a midget. That's why midget actors make bank.
Then they get to play people who aren't midgets too. Midgets get more fucking fucking Peter Dinklage was the dwarf king, but he was like a giant dwarf.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome. He played some dude in the X-Men movies that created the Sentinels. That dude wasn't a midget in the comics. He was just a full-grown person.
Did they address the fact that he's a midget?
No, he did.
That's all.
That would bug me the whole fucking movie.
You don't find out till like the end.
Oh.
It was like it was one of those post-credit scenes that they never fulfilled on because there's fucking X-Men movies and they all suck.
Yeah, I haven't seen the X-Men movie in a really long time.
Like they weren't. I didn't even bother to go see this new one, and I've been seeing a lot of movies in theaters. I didn't even bother to go see this new one. I was like, all these X-Men movies suck.
I haven't went and seen an X-Men movie ever, I don't think. Except for one saw Logan. That counts.
Logan counts. Logan's the best X-Men movie ever made.
That one was the shit.
That one was good.
Great fucking movie. That was the last one I gave a shit about.
That's why I'm mad. I was trying to watch it with Clyde on Hulu, and it like a goddamn July 17th horse shit, which is like 4 days away, but still. I was like, Mom, dude, Logan's coming out 2 days before your birthday. Like, from a movie that's 2 years old. I love stealing everyone's streaming service stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I bought one and gave everyone
steal
free
mine.
access. I bought the DC one, and now I give everyone free access to that.
I didn't even know they had their own.
Dude, it's good. It's got Young Justice. It's got Swamp Thing. It's got you can read comics on there. I was like, what?
If I cared about even one of those things.
It's got the new Titans show. It's got
I almost watched the new Titans movie earlier. And I don't.
the what Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
No, it was like an actual like Teen Titans like movie. It was from a year or two ago. It was on Hulu. I don't know.
Oh man, that's probably like Judas Contract or some shit.
I don't
Wasn't
know
that
this. You should drink it.
one?
Totally drink it.
You need a lime, don't you? I don't know if I have any. I know they're $4 for $1. That's all I know.
Didn't even think of that.
I'll survive.
Limes at your local Schnucks, $4 for $1. Get yourself
There
some
you go.
limes.
$1.
Get yourself some limes.
Yeah.
Lemons are expensive as fuck, though, man.
What a random thing to know. But do you know why?
No, I don't know
You'd be the
why.
only person to know that. You'd be your local supermarket guy.
Working at the supermarket.
I thought they'd come from the same fucking place, don't they?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Limes are always super cheap. You can tell motherfuckers are partying because they'll buy like 40 limes. Like, yo, you're making like a ton of guacamole. You're having a party tonight, or both.
Yeah.
Because you need the ton of guacamole for the party.
Yeah. Definitely no.
That's what you got it, man.
Or you have to put half lime in every one of your beers, apparently. That would be expensive.
I felt really personally attacked by
You
that.
should have.
You should have.
You should have.
That was so uncalled for.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
A little bit. No.
But it's like every time you go to the bars, it's like Bud Light, 4 limes.
Limes.
It's like, damn. Like, one.
Bud Light lime with 2 limes.
No, I can't do Bud Light Lime though.
But
Bud Light lime is gross.
I-
It's
Yeah.
gross as fuck. It's like the worst beer ever.
It's kicking in.
Yes, it
This
is.
show's gonna get wild.
Either that or it's going to be really boring to listen to.
Oh, dude. It already started out sort of both. Like boring and wild. So.
WeinerCast, this is the long, strange trip edition.
The long strange trip. Oh man. I don't even know if I can like function.
Yeah, those are double dip too. I probably should tell you that.
That'll be fine. I don't have to work till 5 p.m. tomorrow. Midwestern Mountain Standard Time. I don't know how. I don't know what any of those mean.
You need to break your feet up. That's what you need to do.
You need to what?
Break your feet up.
Yeah, he does.
It's like a fucking, just like a.
Yep, that's how I do it. That's how it burns better.
It's just lazy.
To a point, then you gotta break it up. Or you don't smoke at all. Just like sucking butane.
Sometimes you just. That's how you get more high. It's
Yeah,
just inhaling
sometimes you need to do
butane.
Shout out to marijuana being legal in January.
Hell yeah, Illinois, JB, tax us, but give us
Then
free
you could
weed.
actually put cameras in the room. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I've
Yeah, I
done
know.
it.
I've seen you do it multiple times.
I even do it on my friend's podcast.
Well, you
Ooh.
only have like 4 fans.
I even did it on Super Talks on my but I don't even know if they have video at all either. I think there's people in the live chat. There's Lil Boy and
People
Laxus.
actually listening to this.
Yeah, my sister was on for a little bit.
Probably your biggest fan.
I ran into her yesterday. Kicked her in the ass and fucking ran off. All her friends are fucking too young for me to mac on. So
Oh. Are they like not legal or just
no, they're just
too
like
young?
21.
Thought you liked that. Did you change?
No, I like old women now. That's why I'm always talking about Nessa's mom.
Yeah, you have been on an old lady kick for a while.
Oh, yeah. Amanda
Right on.
is a fucking dead goose.
Yeah. Word.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh man.
Something else for your listeners, Weeder. Something. Gotta have something.
Yep.
Come on. What's up, Weeder?
That's why I have. That's why I have guests. That's why I have guests. You guys got to help bring the spice too.
Try it.
I'm just like a background.
You're
I just invited
you're
myself.
perfect.
I thought Derek was gonna come. But he didn't come.
Man, as long as it wasn't Derek Missink, had been fine. I don't know if he can.
No.
I don't mind having him on my show, but that dude is fucking nuts.
You've met Derek at the open mics. Dude, we were sitting on the porch earlier, and I pulled the cajon out. You know what a cajon is?
I don't know what a cajona is.
It's a box that you sit on that you play like beats on. Like, see a lot of old black dudes play beats on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that and an acoustic guitar. We were just sitting on my stoop all day.
You're gonna
People
get
were
the
driving
cops
by.
calling.
People were driving by all day, going like giving us pizza. We were just like drinking beers past 2 hours.
I was having a hippie.
That's what I've done today.
Back when I was in high school, we were having this like drum circle in my front yard, and my neighbor freaking called the cops on us.
We're having a drum circle?
Yeah,
He was a dick.
yeah, he was a dick. And then later he got a bumper sticker on his car that fucking said "Hate all hippies."
That guy's dedicated to hating
It's
hippies.
fucking great.
He was like the worst fucking dude.
This guy's really dedicated to shitting on your good time.
Since he got to smoke a cigarette, do I get to smoke a cigarette?
Yeah.
Do I have to go in the garage?
Yeah, I'll let.
I'll go in the garage.
Dang, you don't have to go in the garage. You can go in the. Well, you can do it here. You can go in the one room over there.
I'll just go in the garage.
Dang.
No, that seems bogus.
I feel both smoking that.
It's fine for the cost of like entertainment, if that's what you want to call this.
Yeah. Is this entertainment? Is that what this is? All right. We're going to make it more entertaining.
What did you do?
Huh? What did I do?
Yeah, what did you do? You said we're gonna make it more entertaining. Like you
I
got
don't
a
know.
fucking trick up your sleeve.
I-
I'm looking.
Well, you lost me now. I thought I had something. I don't have it. You
God
just
damn
fucking
it.
threw me off.
God damn it!
I had a thing.
This is a caravan of garbage.
This is the worst podcast anybody's ever going to listen to ever.
No, I've had worse than this, which is sad.
No, you got a bunch that were worse than that. All right, WeinerCast listeners. What do we want to talk about? What's going on in local Rockford news?
Local Rockford news. Holy shit!
Do you have local Rockford listeners? I don't know.
I really don't.
Okay.
Everybody don't have any local
Well.
listeners.
I've got the most Rockford story ever.
Yes.
I ordered a pizza from Papa John's the other day. And when my delivery driver got there, he showed me his fucking passenger side window, and he got shot at delivering the pizza down North 2nd Street. That's pretty random. Pretty Rockford story.
That is intense, dude.
Dude,
Like,
seriously, he showed up, right? And I went to
you know
the
what,
door.
though? That's dedication, though. He still did his job.
No,
and,
so it happened earlier on his route. So he'd already talked to the cops, and then he went back to Papa John's, and I was like the last car on his route. I was the last house on his route. He just said fuck it and went anyway.
Okay, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, are you serious? I would have just went home,
That
dog.
dude's dead.
They
That's
were
what I'm
definitely
saying.
letting you go home.
That dude's dead. Like, give that dude a raise.
I went back to Papa John's, tipped him $10.
Yeah, that kid needs a raise,
We'll
dude.
talk
Like,
about it. I
that's-
officially believe they don't make enough money now. Like before, I was like, "Quit bitch, you deliver pizzas." Then he showed up and he was like, "I was like, how's it going, man?" And I just like gave him the money. He said, "Oh, been better." And I was like, "Why?" He said, "Look at my fucking window." He looked at it. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I like walked outside, all like fucked up, like drinking a beer and shit. I was like looking at the window, and you could see where it looked like a 22 just went straight through his passenger side window. And he told me his other window was down, so like it went through, and he heard it like whiz in front of his face, and he just kept driving. Like, I don't even think it processed 100% what had happened to him yet, and that's why he was just like telling the story. He was freaking out, like, I'm gonna finish my route. I'm heading the fuck home, and I was like, damn,
that
dude.
would be. Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's nuts. I would stop delivering pizza immediately. I don't know if that guy has any dreams in life, but I'd pursue him now because you just like, that's a wake up call. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Was he an older gentleman or like just some fucking young lad?
Like mid. How old are you?
Like 32?
So he's probably like 35.
Oh, yeah, that dude's got to start pursuing some dreams.
Yeah, like right now. He's got a little bit of time left. He can do it.
Like, yeah, absolutely.
He's delivering pizzas at Papa John's. Clearly dedicated.
Oh, man.
I don't know if that means you're just that dedicated, or if you're just at that point where you're like, "Fuck my life, I'm 35 and delivering pizzas." I'm gonna get a tip out of this story, which he did. So I didn't even think about it because I gave it to him. I only tipped like $3 because I fucking don't like Papa John's that much, and they're right up the road. I only got him because I had a coupon.
Yeah, I only used to go to that Papa
But then I
John's.
drove up there afterwards, and I went in with the receipt and like extra money, and I was like, that was the best story I've heard all day. So I want to make sure this guy gets tipped.
Like, not only like did you just risk your life to deliver, but that's just a really fascinating story.
That's the best part. Like, not only did you just risk your life to bring this pizza here, you just don't seem to give a fuck about it. And I can see the like proof. Like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it was clear like he couldn't put the window down. You know, if he put the window down, it's gonna crack out. Like, it went through it, just like kind of spidered.
Oh wow!
And it was just it was nuts.
You hit a bump, and it's just
That's why I don't post shit on Facebook. And that I was immediately like, yeah, this is. I gotta tell somebody about this shit.
That's
Wish I knew his name.
boy. Hell no, dude! Fucking he just got caught in the crossfire. Someone was after him or something.
Or they're just taking pot shots because somebody
Yeah.
tagged me with something after that, and I guess on the Rockford scanner, someone's just been going around taking pot shots at random cars in Rockford.
Oh wow! Fuck!
Yeah. So he could have just been that, but who knows?
Jesus Christ!
People are stupid around here, dog.
It's becoming the Wild West.
Like it's just for real. People just taking pot shots, 22s because they're bored.
Laxus refers to Derek Masinka as fucking Ed Sheeran. Because I guess he looks like Ed Sheeran.
I don't know if that. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy so much.
Who, Ed Sheeran or Derek Masinka?
I don't think I like either one of them. I'm trying to think of who Ed Sheeran is.
Ed Sheeran,
Who the fuck is Ed Sheeran?
come on, where's it? There we go.
He
Ed
looks like Derek. He sucks.
Kinda.
Maybe a little. What's this faggot famous for? What does he do?
He does some music.
That's gay.
He does, see?
Oh, damn, look how gay that guy looks.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Is he in a band I would know? Or is he just
I don't know. He's hanging out with Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's gay. That's some gay shit I'm looking at right now. Why are you showing everybody this weird gay shit on your first episode of WeinerCast?
I just had to show who Ed Sheeran is. He said you don't know who Ed Sheeran is. So.
Yeah, now I do, and he's a fucking faggot. And he does kind of look like Derek, who's also a faggot.
Damn. It's getting rowdy in here.
Come back down. Who saw? Who saw everybody? How you feel, Weeder?
Apparently my wall is sponsored by Heineken on drought.
Sweet. That's a good sponsor. That's a solid sponsor.
Man, I haven't had a Heineken in a long time. I really don't know if I like it. To be honest, I really don't know if I like it.
Heineken? I fucking love Heineken. Heineken in a bottle? Shit, dog. I don't like paying the price for it, though.
Water in a bottle.
That's fire.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Beer in a bottle.
Also fantastic.
These are the best part about Coors is this: be proud of doing it your own way. Brewed in Colorado before it was Colorado. I mentioned that one already. Get your hands dirty. Like, this shit is like so redneck fucking beer, man. It doesn't get acknowledged for how redneck it is. Like, this shit should be the fucking red, white, and blue fucking American ass beer that Budweiser thinks it is.
Yeah, Budweiser sucks, actually. But beer's beer. Really, domestic beer is beer.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna get into the craft brews.
They're all the same.
They all taste like shit.
The craft ones just fucking squeeze a fucking orange in there. There you go.
Yeah.
This one was fucking roasted with almonds. Craft beer.
It's got some nutty undertones to it.
Everything on WeinerCast has a nutty undertone.
Did you see the status about you being Shia LaBeouf?
What?
Oh, check your Facebook.
What the?
You're Shia LaBeouf?
I have no idea.
You were tagged in it, so your name, it should be on your notifications. The status was about you. And I thought it was really funny.
Oh my god. Let me see this horse shit. Should I make it public? Version of Shia LaBeouf from Even Stevens. Nice.
I think that's so funny.
Was it Richard?
Yes.
Hell no. That's the best. I'm so glad that this beef is still happening. Like, it hasn't diminished. We only did one roast battle and it never stopped.
Dude, he's killing me right now. I gotta get him back. Apparently, this is what I heard from Janesville Comics. That like anytime they're just riding around together, that he just like he'll just start making jokes about me just out of nowhere. I'm like, God damn it!
I bet he does. He's pretty obsessed with it.
That's so funny.
Richard's pretty obsessed with finding new innovative ways to diss you now.
Oh my god!
You gotta step your game up.
I really do.
Dude, work with that paperboy shit.
That's your joke, though. I can't steal it.
Take it. You can have it if you use it properly.
Oh my god, that was a good roast, though, man. Like when you said he looks like the fucking evolved fucking paperboy to a fucking Pokemon hipster.
I said he's evolving into Dalton. I said the vapes were the Moonstone.
Oh yeah,
because he's just like blowing clouds outside like a douchebag. I love Dalton though. I love Dalton. That dude's awesome. But the vape thing's gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Is he like super into it?
He's definitely blowing clouds all the time. I don't ask. Definitely.
That was something that I started because like I just like to smoke.
Way too into vaping. Like he's way too into it.
People who literally treat it like a hobby need to die.
Oh, like, dude,
I wouldn't say that.
It would have been.
This is my friend, but yeah.
It would have been dope to fucking like.
Friends,
it would have been dope to ironically fucking enter one of those like competitions where they would just like blow clouds in the air and like measure it. And I'm like, dude, I would enter one of those and see if I could win some money.
I've seen a lot of those videos. They do some crazy shit.
I can build. What the trick is, dude, you have it on a fucking no nicotine, and you can just fucking just inhale all fucking day.
I feel like I lose so much respect knowing that there's no nicotine in it, though. Like, why are you doing that?
Just to blow clouds. They do it just to see some blow big clouds because they're fags.
That pisses me off.
And then afterwards, they butt fuck each other.
They butt fuck each other in the locker room.
Because for some reason there's a locker room.
Yeah, of course there is.
There has to be.
You have to get
You have
to get dressed in your vaping shorts and your fucking
really stretch out.
I'm pretty sure you gotta wear some gauntlets.
Gauntlets.
You know, like fucking Velcro on.
Get it.
You definitely gotta stretch out, you know, like get those fucking hand muscles, get that trigger finger going.
I don't even remember what we're talking about anymore.
The vaping competition.
Oh yeah, right. Really getting the fucking button going. Now I get it. Sorry, lost me for a second. Miles away. This is a horrible podcast.
It is. I have no idea what's going on, but I really enjoy looking at my background.
It's pretty sweet. Really enjoy that.
Shout out to Andy McDouche, Andy Douche, and Andrew the Douche, Andy McDouchebag. I don't know your name. I just know everybody knows who I'm talking about. And that knows this guy though.
Most people have no fucking idea.
Dude, you can find him on my Facebook. Just look up Andy the Douche or Andy McDouche or Andy Douchebag. It's anything around something with him being a douchebag, and you'll fucking find him. And you can hit him up for art, and he'll fucking.
Is he a douchebag artist?
Look at
He's a pretty good artist. So he is probably a douche. Yeah.
He's a pretty cool dude.
I don't know.
You guys got to hit him up. He's easy to find. No links in the description below because I didn't think ahead of time.
It's just a weird YouTube channel.
This is what happened.
I love that you took the WeinerCast though.
Dude,
It should have been the name of this from the very beginning.
You know what? I was more narcissistic about my first name than my last name at the time, and then I started doing stand up.
You have the last name Weiner.
Dude,
not embrace it.
I think I've said that to you.
You should have. You could have embraced it.
And then I started doing comedy, and I just went by it, and then we went for it.
Nobody's gonna call you by anything. You could
You're
write
saved in my phone as Weiner with a bunch of exclamation marks.
Oh,
you can write anything you want on the paper, and it's still gonna be like, no, that's definitely Weiner. That's a real person, Weiner.
Oh man, I got introduced once as Simone Weiner, and that was the weirdest fucking introduction ever in my life.
I would just call you comedian Weiner.
And that's when I was thrown off by the fucking the snapper and fucking. It was.
I don't know.
It was
what
mic was that? Either. What mic was? What?
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
It was the one where Dalton and Richard were hosting, and you made up that
the Looking Glass.
Yeah, dude, that fucking.
That place is great.
That place threw me off, man.
I love that place.
I like it, but it threw me off.
I'm so oddly comfortable there Because it feels fancy, but it's not at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's so chill.
Yeah.
That's why I was nervous at that Fox place the other day, because everybody seemed like it looked like a more ritzy type crowd. So I I was real laid back and just kind of like, hosted. And then when I brought everybody up, they just went in and everybody was cool with it. Like, the whole room was like great. I was like, damn. They looked like a bunch of like uptight dicks, and they were not at all.
Not at all, man.
They were the super nicest, awesomest crowd.
I'm with it.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. Turn my balls off right now, Weiner.
I am too.
It's a bad podcast. This is a bad idea. I'm sorry. I thought it would make it better. It never does.
It never. This is not going to be entertaining for anyone to listen to. I don't even know how there's a listener right now. But there is.
You must have nothing better to do.
That's fine, dude. My fans are dedicated, man.
You have one single dedicated fan who will still listen to these psychotic ramblings about nothing.
Yes.
This isn't even about a show. You're just. I love the fucking backdrop, though. It's the best.
Dude, I need that. I just need that permanently in my life.
This whole podcast is just going to be callbacks to talking about the background for an hour and a half.
Is that how long it's been?
You're going to get some serious clickbait on it, though.
We haven't even been recording that long. It just feels like it's only been 40 minutes.
It's not that, it's not bad.
It feels like it's been an hour and a half.
It's got to be something interesting to talk about.
Remember when you had to fucking make mixtapes for girls you liked? Like, you had to like record.
I loved that shit.
Record it on a fucking cassette tape.
No,
and shit.
I'm younger than you. I got CDs.
Yeah,
oh man, no, we had to do the fucking you had to buy this fucking CD and then you had to fucking record one track from one CD, take the CD out, put another CD, and record a track.
By the time you're done with the album, you don't want it. You gotta go through all that.
I like LimeWire.
That was insane.
No, dude, this is 90s. This is in the 90s, man.
Definitely burned CDs though.
I loved that. I loved getting CDs from people.
You couldn't. We weren't burning CDs till the late 90s, man. That shit was fucking. That was some tech.
Yeah.
The early 90s, man. We were still listening to cassette tapes. And you can put them in a stereo and hit the play button and shit.
I know what they are.
Oh, dude, they're nice.
No, I totally had cassettes, but like I didn't do any recording. That seems like a lot of work.
It was, but that's how you.
That is dedication, though.
That's what they taught us. That's what they taught us. That's what old men taught us, to be persistent. But then you find out that's just called being rapey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Fair enough.
I think it depends on what's on that tape. If it's going to be a rapey thing or not.
No, the tape.
Like what song?
I just feel like with how long it would take you to make the tape is what would make it like weird.
Oh man.
Because you'd have a long time to think about.
It's double-sided.
Like you couldn't just like put the playlist together and be like, sweet. Like you'd have to be sitting there like thinking about it as you're doing it.
Yeah, and then you have to go out to Sam Goody and buy all the CDs, and then like.
Damn, that's dedication. No,
that's how you wooed your 4th grade crush.
Definitely.
By spending your whole paper out check.
On CDs. On CDs you didn't even want either. Really glad I was like a kid in the age of LimeWire.
Oh,
music was free forever. It's just I've forever been free.
It still is.
Yeah,
it still is.
Dude, it wasn't back then, dude. I had I owned CDs and shit, dude, and I had
I did for a really long time.
I had like a 5-disc changer. That was like the shit back. Like the 5-disc changer was the shit. I had like a
super big stereo thing.
Oh yeah, my mom had one.
I still have some CDs, but I can't remember the last time.
That's the best fucking stereo system.
Oh, they were fucking great. I totally had the 5 CDs, and there's always 5 really good CDs in it.
Hell yeah, dude. There was always fucking like TLC was in there. Some goddamn Green Day Dookie was always in there. Tupac, All Eyes on Me was in there.
God damn it.
Oh, you got 2 more. Fill it.
Obviously Coolio.
God, that shouldn't have been obvious.
It's not an obvious.
That shouldn't have been obviously at all. Like, definitely Coolio is on
And then top it off with some like Pennywise CD, and they fucking boom. They're a fucking punk band. They're good.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised you don't know.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
I feel like you would. Heard the song.
I can't play any music because I'll just fucking get copyright strike, all that shit. I had this really good anime theme song episode that got banned twice on YouTube.
Why?
Man, because you can't play anime
yeah.
theme songs, and then the second one I even shouted out to all the channels that I stole their content from, and I still got fucking like.
Now that you have a good microphone, you just have someone come in here and like make noise for you. You the sound effects guys want, dude. That's what you should do. You should just start doing like listening podcasts where like you'll just have people come in here and play really shitty music. And people think it's really deep and stuff. So they gotta check out this WeinerCast thing.
Oh my goodness.
How long have we been doing that?
Oh.
How long do we have to do this for?
We don't have to do this for any specific amount of time at all. There's no limit. Like.
Well, fuck you guys. All the WeinerCast listeners have to listen to this bullshit first episode. You just lost all 3 of your fans. You gotta build it back up.
Then everybody
Watch
will,
the next Marvel
every-
movie that comes out.
everybody will come back. Spider-Man's gonna be a fucking a gay romance movie on the third one.
Keep talking about that. I haven't seen the new one. So.
Well, apparently Tom Holland and Jake Gyllenhaal became like romantically involved. They're romantically involved, so now the next Spider-Man is gonna be a Brokeback Mountain sequel, also. So yeah, it's gonna be super gay.
That's really gay.
And
Literally,
Spider-Man home run.
Yeah.
You can't get any gayer than that.
No, that's pretty gay.
There's a Spider-Man orgy right there.
Damn it, man.
It is.
It definitely is.
I'm working on this bit about how like action movies are just fucking gay porn for straight dudes.
Yeah, there's
that was so
there.
funny in the group chat the other day. That shit was hilarious.
You're like, I was just trying to make sure you knew. I was like, my favorite gay porn is written by this dude named Sylvester.
It's called The Expendables. That was the best.
That joke's gonna kill.
Definitely a good one.
If it killed in a shitty comedy group chat, then it's fucking gonna kill on stage.
It's bound to kill everywhere. I've learned that that's not true most of the times. This happens a lot. Run a bit by somebody like, this is really funny, right? They're like, yeah, do it. And nobody laughs. You're like, I think they were fucking with me.
That's usually what I think.
Yeah.
100% of the time.
You do. You think that you have like conspiracy theories against yourself.
Oh man, all the
I
time.
agree with some of them.
I do too. Dude, he's actually is listening. He's like, that's guy. I like that joke.
This dude's actually listening to this whole thing. Who the fuck is
Is
this?
it the same person that was on when I was talking about Spyro?
Oh, probably. Yeah. I forgot about we were talking about Spyro.
Yeah.
That was a
It's
good.
just a random thing that happened. I just show up when you're doing this.
Yeah. Yeah. My sister has too. She was like, hey, I'm just gonna pop in. Hey, you little boy, you're always trying to mac on my sister. You should have got on there when she was commenting, you jackass. Mr. Chance there, buddy.
I love how you can speak to your one fan directly. You're like, listen, man, got spit in the right game with my sister, all right? Anyway, so Spider-Man movie's gay as fuck.
Spider-Man movie's gay.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, you're
Is
missing
it
out.
good?
Yeah, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
But it's really gay.
I don't know. It's behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, it is.
Tim, can I hit your event thingy?
Yes.
Thank you.
I just have no idea what's going on behind Andrew over here.
Something going on back there?
Yeah.
Is that what that sound is?
No, that's Aries.
That's what I thought. What are you looking at?
It's just hallucinations.
This is a bad podcast.
it's just hallucinations behind it.
Trip it out on, dog. I want to see it too.
It's like it's just creepy more than anything. Maybe if I forget it's there.
Is it that tennis ball? Cause
No.
it's kind of weird.
If I just forget it's there, it's fine.
Thank you.
This is the most interesting experience ever.
Not for your listener.
Not for my
For your listener, they're probably really bored.
little boy. I'm about to apologize. But
My only listener.
I'm.
This might be.
Oh my God, Ed Sheeran.
That's what pops back up.
How do I get out of this
Fuck
now?
you, Ed Sheeran.
Oh my
Fuck
God,
you.
I don't know how to do anything now. There we go. Thank Andrew and Chelsea for
What's up, guys?
for fucking coming in and ruining my life.
And your podcast. Again, this isn't the first time I've ruined your podcast. I'm going to keep ruining this podcast in the future.
That's
All WeinerCast listeners.
yeah, dude. I look forward to having all this happen again, but kind of not. I don't know. In different circumstances for like everything. But thank
For the whole thing. Which means it shouldn't happen at all ever again.
this was,
This is something that never should have been attempted.
this is this should not have been attempted at all. But thank you for tuning in and being my friends, and have a good night.